view out of the train down part of the coast on the way to Da Nang. And it's quite spectacular. And the water's quite clear. Oh, bit of the bush for a while. After mistakenly staying on the wrong side of Da Nang at Da Nang Bay, where the beach was horrible and dirty, disgusting, we finally came to the other side of Da Nang where it was far, far nicer. And after the morning, on the beach, we caught a taxi and we headed for Marble Mountain.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at Russell. They don't like to use their Vietnam.
I was dying.
Oh my God, Russell, you wear that. You can protect your skin.
Don't go filling up your
Oh
camera
my
too
God,
much.
what is this
Hey,
way? Hey?
you've only got so much room on your camera for video. You've already booked it all up. Only make them short.
I see this one here.
It's August when we did this travel, and my God, the humidity was so much and the heat was so much, it was hard to handle at most spots. Usually we'd end up doing half a day and back to the motel to tidy up, cool down before we went out and did any other tours or any other travelling around.
Well, we're inside one of the first caves of Marble Mountain here, where these dudes I think are protecting that Buddha. And then we come out here and around here and there's another sort of cave, which I'm not too sure what's in there yet, but it looks like it's just a shrine. And we came down through the entranceway. There's a short corridor through there in the way of a cave. Okay, I think we're at the last cave to see on Marble Mountain, and then we've seen it all. But it's a big circular cave with all sorts of things in it. So I'm just going to do a pan of the whole area. There's the steps we came down. It's a bit smoky in here from Essence. As we go up. And there's the exit.
This is a number.
It's very nice. It's been a great trip, but we're so hot that it's hard to handle.
After quickly having a look around the town down below at the marble statues that were everywhere to see, we then went back to the motel, went out for dinner, and wandered around the streets having a look at the lights. Some of the motels were quite spectacularly lit up. Obviously, electricity in Vietnam must be reasonably cheap. The next morning we got up and we hired a scooter and headed off to My Son. Now My Son is actually some ruins that were built by the kings of Champa between the 4th and the 14th century. The temples were for the god of Shiva and the Hindu. This are the foremost heritage site of Southeast Asia and also of Vietnam. So it's a very interesting site to have a look at.
Okay, so we're at My Son Sanctuary near Da Nang, Vietnam, and apparently we're allowed to walk up through this bit here, so I'm just taking my time. My God, it's so hot and there are heaps of mosquitoes, and we didn't put really any insect repellent on. Now I'm having to take my shirt off, I'm just dying. I'm going through heaps of water. Oh my God, these guys knew their brickwork. Thousands and thousands of bricks have gone into this building of all the temples around here. I thought it was stone when I read about it, but It's not. Oh yeah, we've come into a back room. Now, I don't know what used to happen in here. If anyone slept in here, good luck to them. It's about 200 degrees. I'm going back out again. And you can see we're up on a big hill, so I'm thinking this was some quite important part of this village to be up on this hill. Something to do with priests probably. I just got to watch the step, it's sandy and it's slippery. And there was another building over there, but that's all that's left of it. Okay, we're going to carry on. There's lots of ruins in there you can see in the bush and that over there that haven't been dug up. But we've got bigger ones over here to look at, so we'll get back to it. Okay, so we're at another site a little bit further over, and here we've really just got a big wall at the moment. We're walking past. I've got to say there's a lot of mosquitoes up here, so it's a bit of a worry, but we sweat so much I don't know how good repellent would be. And now we're entering inside the wall.
Bye.
So they are very ruined in here. I don't know how much we can make out of this, but we'll try and have a quick look up these steps here, and then we'll go on to the next site. Not everything's brick. There's some of these step things have been carved out of stone, as well as these statue things. And this must be of some significance to someone, because they've obviously been up here praying. There's essence and a burner there. Well, as my history on this place is non-existent, I can't really explain anything until I read up about it. So we're coming out the back of that, which is totally collapsed. As you can see, this wall went right around this building, and there's a few other bits and pieces here, so it must have been significant to have a wall right around it. Anyway, on the next side. Okay, this seems to be the biggest structure that's left here, and I may not be able to video all of this, but it seems quite significant. So I don't know what's up in here. We'll quickly go up here. Oh, looks like it's got some cool carving stuff. Okay, I must have stored some stuff in here, like that. All sorts of little things here. Not understanding any of it. Probably doesn't help me, but might help some of your viewers. And once you go out there and into the next building, we'll come back to it outside. Okay, we're in amongst the middle of these now, and there seems to be, well, I'd say that was an altar or something at one stage. And there's like a procession of carvings along here, and pedestals where something used to be. I think a lot of them that were on pedestals have all gone up to museums, not being retained here. But these people were very good at making stuff. Wow. And you see that back one I talked about, and there's another one further on, another one here, whatever it is. There's just little buildings everywhere, and it's very hard to make out the sense of it without knowing. Right, we'll come back to that for something else further on.